If you want to start an e-commerce business on platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, or Meesho, you'll be surprised how easy it is to complete the paperwork and start selling your products online. Let me guide you through the process. The first step is to obtain an Udyam certificate for your business. The application for Udyam is 100% free and can be completed in few minutes on their website. While filling the form, you will need your Aadhaar card, PAN card, and a registered mobile number for OTP verification. For a step-by-step tutorial on filling the Udyam application, visit the link provided in the description. The second step is GST registration. As per Indian laws and regulations, it is mandatory to apply for a GST number before selling products on regulated e-commerce platforms. There are some exceptions. For example, if you want to sell GST-exempt products like printed books, you need not apply for a GST number. However, in most cases, GST registration is mandatory. The good news is that earlier the GST application used to take few weeks to process. But effective November 2025, you can apply for GST registration under Rule 14A and your application will be processed within 3 working days if the system categorizes you as a low-risk supplier. Although you must remember that registration under 14A comes with a limitation, which is your output tax liability on B2B transactions should not exceed 2.5 lakhs per month. If most of your transactions are B2C, you should definitely opt for this rule to fast-track your paperwork. For registration, create an account on GST website and fill their application form. To complete the application, you will need your Aadhaar card, PAN card, and a proof of business address. The requirement for proof of business can be satisfied using an electricity bill if the property is listed under your name. Alternatively, you can get a letter of consent from the owner to use their place for business activity. To simplify your work, I have added a link containing a sample letter of consent in the description. The link also contains detailed instruction on filling the GST application section by section. After obtaining a GST number, it is recommended that you apply for a current account in your preferred bank. You should avoid using your savings account for business, as there is a risk that banks can freeze your account if they notice high frequency of business transactions. To open a current account, you will need to provide your Udyam certificate, PAN card, and your GST registration number to the bank officials. You will also need to install a banner outside your place of business. Once you have obtained the Udyam certificate and GST number, you can create a seller account on Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, or any other e-commerce platforms. After a quick onboarding procedure, you will be able to list and sell your products online. Note that there might be additional restrictions depending on what you plan to sell. For example, if you want to sell branded products, you will either have to obtain a trademark authorization letter from the company or provide a GST invoice from your supplier to prove that you are not selling counterfeit products. Finally, you will need a ERP software solution to generate GST compliant invoices. For this, I would recommend using ERP Next, as it is completely open source and is extremely powerful to manage large-scale business with multiple warehouses.